I lost myself again, didn't I think I lost myself in you. I think you lost yourself in me too. Yeah, you lost yourself in me too. Uh-oh, I'm gonna cause a scene again. Uh-oh, 'cause I don't know how to fake it. I know, you're not coming back once you leave. So before you leave, just hear me out. Even though I don't know what to say, no, hear me out. I wanna keep fighting if it means you'll stay. Ooh, it's like we're in the same book, but we just can't find the same page. Ooh, so take another good look before you go and throw it away. Hear me out. Just hear me out.
I look really tiny.
You're like a little person.
I am a little person.
See how politically correct I was being there?
Welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back.
We've only moved about 20 miles since our last vlog at N shopping, even though I pronounced it totally wrong last time and said N copping. But we're now at the edge of Lake Mälaren. So for the next few days we're going to be looking at some of the 100 castles and palaces around Lake Mälaren, and we're here at the first one, whose name I can't pronounce and I'm not even going to attempt to because there's too many umlauts, and this is the spookiest one in Sweden.
I absolutely guarantee I'm going to 100 castles.
We're going to maybe 3 or 4.
You're looking to do 10%. In fact, you're looking
Oh,
to do...
10%, I'll take that.
Mental maths has gone. You're looking to do 3%.
Let's see.
Mess, didn't I? And maybe part of this is on you, but I don't care. I just want you to be more than just some poetry. Uh-oh, I'm gonna cause a scene again.
This is the spookiest castle in Sweden. There's a spooky ghost dog, a spooky ghost lady that killed 2 of her husbands.
That's you and Buddy.
That killed 2 of her husbands, but then got scared to death when the ghosts of the husbands tried to kill her. And there's a third one as well. I can't think who that one is.
I like the ghost of a man who's tired of ghosts.
Yeah, that'll work.
And tired of castles.
Because he's a scaredy cat. It's very pretty and very painted.
Why are you cutting me out?
I know, you're not coming back once you leave.
So a rainy, soggy day at our nature reserve park up, although very peaceful and quiet last night. Nobody here.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
There's a man ready for fishing in the rain.
Gonna catch a massive water snake.
Good luck.
The same book, but we just can't find the same page. Ooh, so take another good look before you go and throw it away. Hear me out.
How was your fishing today, love? Well, that face says it all.
I've come to the conclusion that fishing is... Do we have a bleep?
No, you've just got to use polite words.
Right. Fishing is it is just a complete waste of my energy. And I'm shocked that I'm not better at it and that I haven't caught loads of fish. But honestly, you just stand there freezing your off, getting wet, knots. I mean, tying knots. Who wants to in the spare time? And then throwing a rubber fish into the water.
Yet again, no food on the table. That's all I can say.
Take another good look before you go and throw it away. Hear me out. Just hear me out.
Why are you looking at your boots, love?
If you've watched any other videos, you would notice that once or twice I've lost my footing a little bit, but for every time I do that on camera, off camera, it's like a million. Not exaggerating. I keep falling over. Yesterday, I fell quite hard whilst traversing a small river, and because I'm carrying I've got quite a bit of money invested in my camera, I just went on my back. I then got up, dusted myself off, never made a fuss. And then 10 minutes later, on a tree root, I fell even harder. And I just can't believe, I mean, I know I'm pushing 40, but I can't believe I should be so unsteady on my feet. So I'm just looking at my boots, and I've had these boots since last December, and some of the treads almost bowled and worn away. So I'm just thinking, here, look at this. Look at my massive bruise here. Look at that. That looks painful, doesn't it?
It does.
And literally, my shoulders, everything. I've proper banged everything. I think I've dislocated my rectum, or at the very least, I've got a swollen coccyx.
Will this help your rectum?
I am covered. No, not my rectum. I'm covered in Voltarol. So I'm just thinking, maybe I need some new boots. These are the Morel Moabs, which stand for Mother of All Boot. I've had 2 pairs of these, have been good, but I don't know, maybe it's time to swap. Or there's something wrong with me and I keep falling over like a daft old fella. Either way, very annoying, quite painful.
But excellent first aid care from wife.
Well, when you stop laughing, then you were quite good, and you've applied Voltarol.
Liberally.
Except to me rectum and my swollen coccyx. So hopefully it won't impede my ability to continue adventuring.
Park Up was fantastic. Really quiet, dark skies.
We stayed 2 nights,
Yeah,
so
really...
it's just a brilliant setting. It's
and thanks to Park for Night, 'cause we wouldn't have found it without that.
yeah.
And we're now off to find services, black and grey waste, using Park for Night again.
Yeah, even though there was a toilet there last 2
Yeah,
nights, but it was one of them dodgy long drop toilets, which is not emergency use only. But yeah, spot on Park Up, lovely, beautiful setting.
Hear me out. Just hear me out. You're my favorite place to go, just to dream of the things that we'll see. Come the drought, come the rain, nothing will change between you and me. There's just something that I can't explain, but you're making my doubts run away. You make me believe that this world is worth saving, even if only for you. You make it easy to fight for the moments, to breathe the same air that you do. Don't ever change when everyone cares. Stay true, 'cause from time to time all the stars are aligned, and heaven sends someone like you.
That's the Deer Stalker Walk. Hey, be careful, you silly head.
To see in the crowd when I'm feeling alone. And my favorite tune to sing home. There's just something that I can't explain, but you make the clouds run away. You make me believe.
That's Paul and Steve off for a couple of days in Stockholm, visiting relatives and going around a few museums. We're going to stay looking around castles around the Lake Mälaren, much to Andrew's delight.
Fight for the moments, to breathe same air that you do. Don't ever change whenever.
Yes, just the hair, makeup.
Not that that makes it any better.
Oh my god, you now look stunning after that minor adjustment.
We are at castle number 3. We spent the night.
The last castle ever.
No, not the last one. We spent the night yesterday in Marifred. Don't know how you
Super
pronounce
Mario.
it. And having been to Gripsholm Castle during the day with the deer park.
Where we saw deers. Quite a lot of them actually, they're quite cute. Big stags with big horns and that, they were alright.
Antlers, I think they're finally called.
Stand corrected again.
So we're here at the next castle, which is the Cake Castle, and apparently this is the biggest cake buffet in the world.
It's a castle made out of cake apparently, like Hansel and Gretel's cottage.
I think you might be a little bit disappointed.
I'm always disappointed.
But on Park for Night it says we can park in this car park, so we just need to find out if we can, because it's, as you can see,
It's
there's
welcome.
very few people here.
But I've got that really good motorhomer feeling. You'll know it when you've just got full tank of fresh water, your waste is empty, got full tank of diesel, got loads of gas, got that happy resource feeling.
I'm sure I can think of better things to be happy about, but there you
Not
go.
in my life.
Let's go and find cake. This is why I love being in castles at night time.
Because it's dark.
But then you see it all lit up at night, especially at Christmas. It's beautiful. You really can't see us tucked away down there. You can just see the little alarm. Well, that was a lovely park up.
Brilliant park up.
The cakes were fab, which is the most important bit. We saw another castle and we had a quite nice sleep. We were the only people in the car park. It was extremely dark, but the bonus was we saw the Christmas lights on in the castle.
They weren't
Perfect.
They weren't like the best Christmas lights, were they? We've had better at home, to be fair.
No, they were nice. They were nice.
I mean, they were alright, but we've had better.
Not in front of a castle, we haven't.
Okay.
Let's beg to differ. Glass half full, glass half empty, as usual.
If you're still watching now, thanks a lot. It means a lot that we get lots of comments and positive feedback. It just makes us laugh, doesn't it, looking back over it. So if you haven't already, subscribe. If you want to like and share, that's brilliant, that helps. We are tantalisingly close to having 1,000 subscribers, because at that point, and I'll share it with you, we become YouTube millionaires. Boom. Will they not get...
You'll get about 20p, love.
I'll get 20 pence, but wherever it is, it'll be interesting. And just talking to comments, we've had comments asking questions for advice. That's dangerous. We're always asking us for advice. And we also have comments, banterful comments, take it mickey out of us. Don't mind that. And just nice supportive comments. Mary Shraver, I hope I've pronounced that right. But anyway, your comments are...
Heartwarming.
Heartwarming, that's a good one. Anyway, look after yourself and...
I hope you're feeling better.
Hope you're feeling better. And...
That's it, stop blathering.
Driving through the mountains, rolling down my window, feel the warmth upon my skin. Summer's golden hour, night showers.
So we are now in a town called Strängnäs.
What? Called what?
Strängnäs. I have googled
Strängnäs?
it. It is how it is
Strängnäs.
pronounced.
We're in a town called Strängnäs.
And we're in a park up at the marina, which is quite lovely.
Why do you keep moving camera so I'm
You're
not in
not
it? Every time I come like this, you move round and
I'm trying
why
my
are you doing
best.
that to me? I'm the star of the show.
I'm trying my best to avoid you.
That's better. So we're in Strängnäs. We're on a park up that is
£18.
£18.
Includes electricity and the laundry.
Laundry key.
So it is really
Laundry's
cheap.
key. Because if you go to these laundromat things, the Revoluts and stuff.
Well, that's in the UK. You can't get them here anyway.
No, but in Europe, across Europe,
Yeah,
it will cost maybe
it's about
10, 15 quid
no,
to
it's
do.
£20 to do a big wash and a dry.
Wow.
So it's bargain.
Otherwise, you got to wash your smalls or not so smalls in the sink.
So there's the marina. We had two choices to park. The first was over there, and there's about 6 places over there, and the second is here in the car park. There are 8 places. The facility block is about there, so we've chosen to go to this park up, and you can just see our nose peeping out behind that little ice cream shop.
This divine communion between God and you.
Do you want a fascinating fact?
No, I don't want a fascinating fact, but I'm going to get one. Go on.
This is the oldest city farm.
In the world?
No.
You're going to get run over,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
that fascinating.
It's a good life.
This is the city farm, and it's the oldest building in the town.
In the world.
Just in this town.
Just in this town.
Dating back to the 17th century.
It's very fascinating.
There you go. I know you're fascinated.
Oh, it's a good life. Oh, it's a good life. Oh, it's a good life.
So this is the oldest street in Strängnäs. It survived the fire in the 1700s. Oh, because this was the oldest dwelling house, the other was the oldest farm. So that's okay.
You're the oldest tourist.
Rolling down my windows, feel the warmth upon my skin.
Well, Strängnäs, only 3 out of 5 stars for this park up, I'm afraid. Black waste and water turned off, which it didn't say on the website. Charged us 240 SEK instead of the low season 200 SEK, which it said on the website. And last night in the car park, didn't know that a car radio could be that loud. It's obviously a bit of a point for the boy racers and girl racers to come along in their souped up cars, and boy did they make the most of it. It went quiet, I don't know, about 1 o'clock in the morning, but up until then it was a tad noisy. So we're now off to our 4th and final castle of this trip,
That's 4 too many.
and it's the Drottningholm Palace, which is a UNESCO site.
What?
Drottningholm.
Grottinghouse.
And it means Queen's.
Grottingholm.
It means Queen's Island, and it's to recognise the significance of the palace and its history in the Queens of Sweden. Well, this has got to be the best palace so far, hasn't it?
Well, it depends what you like about palaces.
Well, it's modelled on the Palace of Versailles.
I like them palaces that you don't have to go in.
Well, that's here because we've got a dog. We're allowed in the gardens, but not in the palace. So our last visit of the day is to another UNESCO site that surprisingly is a graveyard. It's the Forest Cemetery, and it's supposed to represent life and death and darkness and lightness, because it's surrounded in nature, and it is absolutely beautiful. There's over 100,000 graves here. Today in England it's Remembrance Sunday, so it seems to be a nice place to be, to reflect. Well, thanks for watching this week. Hope you've enjoyed our little look around Lake Mälaren and all the castles that we've seen.
I have thoroughly enjoyed every single castle
And palace.
and palace.
Palaces.
And well, I am really.
You did. Join us next week, as it's our last week in Sweden and we need to track down that elusive moose.
Yes, and if you haven't already, subscribe. If you have already, thanks for subscribing. Help me become a YouTube gazillionaire.
Never in a million years. And what's all this white stuff?
Oh yeah, great. Just what we wanted. It's starting to snow again.